Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Raul. Now it's Batistuta. Pass is coming off in quick succession. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Batist. Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rice for Messi. Mbappe. Spread it left. And that has found him in acres of space. It's a pretty loose pass. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Perez! And for a moment, time stood still. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neither side yet able to find the net. De Jong. Opts for safety. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of...
Just the goalkeeper to... And the finish! Goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Araujo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now Howson. And it's Koundé. And it's been given away. And he's managed to get... And the shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 9, Gabriel Batistuta.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Batistuta.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Raul. And this is Hazard. So much time and space here. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rice. And here's Raul. And it's Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. That's a little off target. Roberto Carlos. Zanetti concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Perez. And he's intervened well there. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And a chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Albert Ferrer. It's Perez. Robertson. It's Albert Ferrer. Howson.
2 added minutes
And it's
has been
Thuram.
indicated.
Belletti. Over to the other side. Robertson. And there's the end of the first half. How to review the first half?
Indonesia really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Indonesia are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Marquinhos. Now Howson. De Jong. Marquinhos. And it's Koundé. De Jong. Howson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Batistuta. Driving forward. Good chance here! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Played in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Rice.
Ah, he's given it away. Roberto Carlos. It's Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. Indonesia with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Albert Ferrer. Thuram. Albert Ferrer. Perez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Delivers with whip.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Rice.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, a droll. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Messi gets through and tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. No, he's not getting his way this time. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Thuram. Now Albert Ferrer. And it's Perez. That's Thuram. Belletti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. Roberto Carlos. De Jong. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. And he's lost... Van Basten! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Well, there's the clearance. Koundé. Can he get away here? Nice physical challenge. It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. Now, just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
The goal scored for Indonesia after 82 minutes is number 22, Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. More and more pressure on the ball here. And that has put paid to that.
Barcelona are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Indonesia are closing in on a comfortable win. Thuram. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Perez. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. It's Albert Ferrer. And it's Robertson. Perez. Now it's Hazard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi puts his foot on the gas. And that will be it. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Marseille.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Gets a good foot in there. Tchouaméni, and the counter is on. Davids, and it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Griezmann, and that interception was most necessary. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Lovely. Now then, nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And back to the keeper. Belletti. Perez.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Davids. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Davids. Played back. Tries to pass it through. Davids. Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tchouaméni. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Griezmann is standing over this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Griezmann! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Tchouaméni. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, good-looking ball. Spread it left. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And no, that was never going to make it. Hazard driving on and making good progress. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Perez. Hazard, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And here's Messi. That's tidy. Davids. This looks promising. That's good play. Luis Suarez.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Azar. Perez. Griezmann. Now it's Azar. Chips it through. Albert Ferrer. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today. Substitution for Indonesia, number 7.
So off we go once more.
Number 22.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Number 10, Messi.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to play it through. David Villa gets into a good position. Stood up well to him there. That's the throw. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that was nowhere near his best. And he's been shifted off it. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Beckenbauer. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's an imaginative pass. That's beautifully weighted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a throw-in. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And this is Azar. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Messi. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Azar. Good take, and is he in? Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Villa. Engages and forces him off the ball. Marseille appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the...
Real chance! He scores! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Number 10.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 17.
So the first moment of real significance.
Number 10.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Number 9. Batistuta. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. It's a good... Up he goes! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And here's Batistuta. And that's a good ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Cannavaro.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. No way through there. Jordi Alba. Belletti. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now it's Batistuta. He shifted it to the flank. McTominay. And it's Griezmann. Driving forward.
Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Jordi Alba delivers. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Added time.
Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. And the number on the board is 3. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Albert Ferrer. Davids pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Villa. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And we'd like to
How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Oh, that's a Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Veron with the short one. And here's Veron. Ball comes in. And he was alert to it. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hazard picks it up out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Zanetti going full steam ahead down the left flank. Showing great feet there. That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. A probing pass. Oh, super find. They get a throw in. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Forlan. Bellingham with the delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Has a look and place it forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
Veron. Drop and
Cruyff really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio conjures time and space where few can. Shifted it to the flank. Veron, and the shot! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Forlan. Forlan goes steaming forward. And that's an excellent interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Zanetti. And it's Cruyff. Rummenigge! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, this looks sharp. Half an hour played now. Zanetti. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
And he shoots!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's beaten the last man. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Cannavaro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Otto made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. It's Asa! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that's fabulous. Rummenigge. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to belt it away. And they've got a throw. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, look at the shot, surely! And it's come back out to him. Off the post. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Cruyff. Good running, strong and purposeful. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Indonesia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Bellingham goes sliding in. Barcelona have their third corner. They've played it short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Veron. In by Rijkaard. Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. Veron plays it short. There's the shot! And that was probably asking just too much. Perez threads one in, and they can counter here. Indonesia still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Zanetti. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. Fallen! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time for a change in personnel. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Forlan. Rijkaard. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's looking wide. In with the challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? Now it's Roberto Baggio. Cruyff. Zanetti wins the duel this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's burst through. That is a crunching tackle. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Odo. Barcelona finding their passes. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Odo receives it in a wide, but Shevchenko! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Wriggles his way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross to the back post. Nice interception, well timed. And the shot! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They're up to 5 corners now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 97, Diego Begallán. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Veron goes short. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That ball looks a good one. And it's Batistuta. Referee has just said play on. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Cruyff. Fired deep to... Up he goes! And that should get the job done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Aubameyang. McTominay played into space. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he cuts out the supply. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta, and Batistuta! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side.